Hello and welcome. Yesterday we checked out the Collective of Plenty quest set, which that was actually pretty good. We did that, and then we were going to explore, but I did at the time. Today we will be doing exploration, but we're also going to check out that new event. So yeah, we'll check out the event today. I did a little bit of exploration, but not by much. So I got, like, this little area over here checked out a little bit. With, like, a little bit of exploration. It wasn't too much at all. I did find a few of these. And before we do the event, also I did level up Beyond Sound a little bit, because some of the content will be needed with them. What set is even good for Beyond Sound? Interesting. I'll just equip a bunch of random ones. If I have enough random ones to do that for. No, I'm not worried about it. At least those will be good enough. I gotta check in with the returnee. What's the box for this? Is it the Natlin one? Midlander? I don't think so, no. I think it's that, like, normal one. So not great. We're gonna do a bit of, artifact, stuff before we begin the event, because we have the double, I believe, I think. Let me check. No, not that. Said there was a double recently. I don't know if that still applies. I don't think so, but we're gonna do it first before we check out the event. Because I have a character I need to fix very badly. And I mean very badly. And for those that know, either watching yesterday's VOD or my old content that I did, I need to fix Ganyu pretty bad. Oh, it is doubled, okay. Okay, perfect. So we could do the triple double. So we do 3 of these and then we come back later. I'm just doing them just to get this out of the way really quick. I do have the bosses to do as well.
There is no escape. Light it up.
I'll probably just do the weekly bosses off stream, to be honest. That's terrible. And that's no better. I know how RNG is with this game and how terrible it is.
Shine down. Fulfill our path. Burn it down. Full throttle.
We got one more and then we can jump into the event. Nope. Nope. God, they're not giving me anything for Ganyu at all. They're giving me garbage. Literal garbage. Which is not fun.
There is no show no mercy. Burn it down.
We'll do a little bit of this and then we'll get to the main part. Alright. We're done with that for now. And I got nothing. We'll come back to it later. I'll probably just do them on Sunday. Also, I have a game that we can go through now. I recently played a repo mod pack with some friends, and I don't know everything about it, but I played a bit of it with them yesterday, and I played a bit of the single player just to try it. It's not that bad with all the mods, and it's quite the collection, so we might try it Sunday night for a stream. And we will get back to exploring that new area once we're done with the event stuff. It shouldn't take that long. I know the history of Genshin events in the past have not been that long. Oh. Also, now that all 6 reps are out, question of the day. What is your favorite tribe?
Try and stop me.
If I'm also going to answer this. My favorite has got to be between Children of the Echoes, the Water one, or Collective of Plenty.
Why are all these people gathered around? Did something happen? Let's go take a look.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for me?
Oh my god, that bird again!
Chill, bro. I'm thinking. This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tapetlasaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss. He's a smart one, that's for sure.
This fucking bird! This stupid bird that was part of the other tribe. I forgot the name of it.
We even awarded
that
him a
stupid
warrior's medal after
bird.
the war ended. But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Oh, poor little guy.
Poor little guy. Already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
Oh. And Kachina's there too.
Hey, Kachina, what's going on here?
Traveler, Paimon, a long time no see. So basically, there's this young Tapetlasaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting weaker and weaker by the day. Eva's taking a look at him. Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made
Poor
it
little
through the
guy.
war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way.
Oh my god, this fucking dude. Stay there, bro. This fucking bird again. Are you kidding?
What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned, does it actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured out. For a juvenile Saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that
Oh.
his condition is now very serious.
You mean he originally got sick
Oh, he's
during
gonna
the
be
war, but the
playable.
symptoms only just started to show up now?
If you look to the bottom left, there's his vision. So he's gonna be a playable
That's
character.
right. He may have just been acting tough. This whole time.
Interesting.
Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Interesting. And he's gonna be Animo.
Aoife,
So
there
it's
must be
likely he's
something
gonna
you
be
can
with
do, right?
from Chaska's
Please help
group.
him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred flame? Like the one burning in the stadium?
When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage. Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of Sacred Flame.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in that land for ages now, but we've never come across anything like that.
So it would seem, as it happens.
Huh? For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, the people of Natland knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when. I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but the other chiefs might know something. I'll go ask them. Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge help. Mind if I keep you a little longer?
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Great.
Honestly, that fucking
Let's go
bird,
separate
though. I
ways
didn't
now.
expect that little fucker to come
Milray
back.
needs some proper rest. And he's not gonna get that with so many
Sure
people
thing,
gathered
bro.
around.
I've been
As soon
alright.
as there's any news. Fingers crossed, he'll soon be on the mend.
It's that if you see the little bird, the way it talks, I fucking love that bird.
What up, my dudes? Hey, come on, chill. The name's Aoife, a vet from the
Flower
Club.
Feather Clan. That's
This
what I
is
was
my assistant,
thinking of.
Cuckoo. Dude's all about.
I
copying
forgot
what
about
others
that
say.
group. The fucking
You're
bird.
a traveler in Paimon, yeah? Everyone's heard all about you two. You're absolute legends. The total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Best
Last
hero
time
duo
we
out there.
saw this bird
No
was,
contest.
I believe, back in 5.2. I believe, and he's like, "No way, bro."
Aww, you're making Paimon blush.
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you.
I don't know if I even got that streamed. I don't think I did. I think I streamed after that was done.
Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was running around like a headless chicken. Seriously?
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day.
It's the voice for the thing. I don't
Sneaky
know.
enough to hit
It's
us right
funny
where it
though.
hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping
Yeah,
we
we're
get
checking
something
out the
quick.
event and
The
doing some
Fitman's no joke.
exploration.
There's a ton of challenges to
Maybe do
overcome
Spiral
before you can be a
Abyss. I don't know.
qualified
I
vet.
might save it for next week.
No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
Okay, so
So your dad was a vet too?
that stupid bird.
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been
That
passed down through
bird.
generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot anything, out came the bruise.
No,
My
I
family's been
haven't
vets
really
for
been
generations.
keeping up with
No
that
clue who
recently
it
at
was that kicked
all.
off the tradition, though, you know? Back when I was a kid,
I've been
my dad said
so
something about our skills
focused
being
on
medicine born of guilt. But the reason we
like
got into
that
it doesn't really matter. What matters
on
is that it's
what
useful.
happened last Sunday. I didn't like.
Sounds pretty
Like
strange.
it's really taken more of a physical
Really, you
toll, and
always
I've just
feel
been so
guilty when you've done something
exhausted.
wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I
Like-
don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was
It's
successfully
just-
cured.
I've just been
So
so
maybe Milray will be the
drained.
first. Heck yeah,
Even one of
dude.
my streams didn't make it up last week because of the mixed emotions.
Looks like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have to say.
The last time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io. This is so sudden.
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide.
Masters of the Nightwind,
It's
that's
not
what they're
uncommon
called.
for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight.
I haven't
Given that he
played
first
this in
felt
so
sick
long,
during
I
the
forgot
war,
half the tribe
He's done
names.
well to make it this far.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we adults must bear.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see every day.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped. These days, though,
Yeah, and my stream times have been literally like halved or more.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
But hopefully by next week
Well, if
I
your
can
cooking is too good to resist,
get everything back up
you
and
see
running
how
as
hopeless
it
the rest of us
was.
are in that regard.
Monday's gonna be a bit of fun actually,
Let's get down to business.
because it will not be
Eva?
just me.
We've been informed about the situation. Once again,
Somebody else is gonna be
it's a good
tagging
thing you
along
were
for
here to
that
help
stream.
Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the
One of my
Far
good
Feather clan
friends.
in the past. We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read.
I'm just
references
hoping
to
that
it
the
woven
game
scrolls.
that we play does
In
not
ancient
end up
Netherlands,
crashing a
besides the
lot,
pilgrimage
because
of the
that
return
has
of the sacred
happened.
flame, there is said to have been another
little
way
bit.
to produce sacred flame, known as the Bloom Flower Trials. It was a combat exercise held jointly by the 6 tribes that was even more intense than the pilgrimage.
If it crashes, I'm not that worried about
An even
it.
Purer form of sacred flame.
Sacred flame crystals!
For real? How have I never heard of that?
Simple. The Bloom Flower Trials.
I'm
haven't
shocked
been
this
held for
bird is
centuries.
still here.
Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. But it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics. The more reasonable explanation is this. That people once believed
The
these
little
sacred
creature just
flame
peeking
crystals
right
to be
there.
vessels of extraordinary power, and that warriors could use them to enhance their own strength. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for.
It just looks funny when it's in the background, it just peeking out of the
They
bush.
proved irreplaceable, but they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloom Flower Trials obsolete, and thus they were forgotten.
Ah, I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own accord. Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new stage?
A little creature right there too.
We should never
I guess
drop
they're
the
all
ball
worried about
completely,
this
even in times
little
of
guy
peace.
that's
But like that, it seems
got
high
this
time we
illness.
restarted the Bloomflower trials.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
I also tried doing another temple for Varessa. I got no luck. But I did get Gaming again, so I'm fine with that.
Warriors will be itching to take part. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Mualani will be there. There's nothing she loves more than a lively occasion.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal? Great. We're all in agreement then.
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people.
I'm just
are
waiting
willing
for that
sign
bird to
up.
go, no
If
way,
interested
bro!
party, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
So I'm just being a little
Rules
random
will be
right
crucial,
now.
too. A competition without rules is just mindless.
But yeah,
fun.
I'm hoping that by
It's
next
not
week
what we
everything
want.
should be back to normal
I'll
and
draw up an outline.
normal stream
Let's
times
meet
will be
up at
back
the Speaker's
again.
chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
That'll probably be
covered.
me.
I
Oh.
just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
Oh, they are their friends! So they are there for that!
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all
Oh.
sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella. Huh.
Oh.
Kakuku,
Poor little
can you
guy.
hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
This bird!
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
Sure thing,
All right.
bro!
See you later. Tifa, let's
That's
head back.
that bird
Only
was
Saurians
in
around
5.2
too.
or 5.3. I
We've
can't
gotta teach them
remember
how to
because
identify
it's
ocean
been a long
zephyrs.
while.
See ya, little guy. We'll come.
And I'm
visit
gonna be
again
honest, I
soon.
did a stream Tuesday and I don't even remember any of it. Like after I got to the video part and I typed everything in, I literally forgot what I did.
When they decide on something, it gets done right away.
So I guess my memory's actually kind of going bad from
That's what you're here for, right?
the grief.
Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away. Oh wow! Go away, bro.
This bird!
The cuckoo's done with this conversation.
I'll go spread the word.
That
Katrina,
stupid
you gonna say
bird. I love it.
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the Speaker's chamber in a bit.
So this event, it has something to do with all this
At
stuff.
this rate, Milray will be better in no time. Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit more sleep?
Oh,
You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little guy?
now this is gonna be a long quest set. Oh, we're gonna be here a while. We'll do 2 hours of this. So another hour. No, I'll go to full 2 hours. Oh, not that. I did that yesterday off stream. So all this is what we're doing. Oh yeah, I go to. Oh. Oh. Have they come to visit? It just seems weird. How dangerous the crystals are? So that's why they stopped doing that, because it made them very aggressive. A Kukasaur. Again? Oh. By the way, for you guys on YouTube, I'll make sure to let the text be up long enough for you guys to read it. If you need to, you can pause it too. Although, probably other people have beaten me to the, to it, so... to this quest, then they'll probably have already seen it. But, this is... I kind of want to get something like this up too, so... me being a little late. So yeah, the 2 hours, we'll go to 2.5 hours, and then we'll do some exploration in the new area, so you can check it out. I do have a character for it, so won't be too bad. And who knows, we may get enough to pull for Veressa again. I do hope I end up getting her. I'm gonna be honest, this whole region's been more of a benefit of a I kind of want to spend, but I'm not going to type region.
And it sounds like a great idea. Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
Wow.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against.
I do hope all the voices that have been gone out of these games.
3 tribes going up against another 3.
This has been a big issue to me, but I completely understand this for the voices. So if you guys haven't been watching my streams for like Zenless Zero or this even, voices have been missing, and they do have their strike going on. So I am completely with them on that, and I do hope they return sometime soon. I do hope they return. I have been playing a lot of gachas where voices have been missing, or different languages. And I really do hope they come back at some point. And not end up having the incident with Lycon and Soldier 11. I'm not against the new ones. I'm not. It just doesn't feel the same a little bit. But I'm not against any VAs. So hopefully they come back soon, and the game will be full of voicing. I just wanted to get that out of the way.
To limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. The accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
Thank you, Archon.
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
Huh? Good luck with... what exactly?
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured. What makes you ask? I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda Resurrection have protected Natland for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it. In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts. So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power...
Yeah, for those that don't know about Saturday's stream, I will not be able to do that because I will be gone for the night.
To hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame...
Those that haven't seen yesterday's VOD. I forgot to address that. But we do have repo on schedule for Sunday night, maybe. It's either this or repo. Modded repo at that. I kind of want to do modded repo for like a couple hours.
Find out soon enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
I did play a bit of single player on it, and I still don't have a time of when I want to start the night streams yet. I'm thinking it start like 6 to 8 p.m. CST. Oh!
That traveler.
Oh, they're here.
So basically, hold up. What happened to first come, first served? What I'm saying is, I get to go first.
What's going on? Why is everyone...
Oh my god, Kahula, how? Can't believe he's back.
So, you know about the Bloomflower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the Springs?
What? We're about to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long,
He's back!
we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
He sounds a little different, though.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
As the hero,
I
you
think I
save
did
lives.
hear something about them
Your
replacing that
participation will be a
VA. I
huge
don't
leverage for
remember.
whoever you choose to join. In other words, recruiting you is every tribe's top priority right now.
Oh, so very
Please
good,
do not
Paimon.
change Kahula How,
He forgot to wish us
please.
good luck just now. He must have known this was coming.
And that's all for the chit chat. I hope you're ready for some serious incentives. How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop.
Mualani, it takes a bit more than that, maybe.
Paimon's perfect vacation.
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
And if you join right away, you won't even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the
Yes!
Dragon Lord, Kahula How!
His voice doesn't change. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, no one wants that.
You little...
I love the reference there. That's amazing.
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are.
Paimon's not too keen on training, but getting stronger does sound tempting.
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables, but I can guarantee they're really tasty.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the
The
skies
offers.
Well, flying's kind of what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too.
I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips.
Oh, Paimon loves those too.
Do I have to make a decision here?
Not just because the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others. You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you. Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side. Second half on theirs. Sounds fair enough, right?
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier...
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
So it's
She's
settled
got the
then?
right
For
idea.
the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable.
All right, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
And here we go. The event set begins. Oh, there's treasure seeking. Ooh. Let's do the treasure seeker stuff first. Let's do the treasure seeker stuff. I have him already, so he'll be C1. But before we start, I'm gonna go refill my water really quick. I'll be right back. Martial trial affairs. Let's check that out. Oh, that's this stuff. So we're gonna do the treasure seeker stuff first, and then we're gonna get to, the other stuff. Oh, we're gonna skip this stuff. This isn't really the main stuff, so this stuff will be just a skip thing. Oh. Hey, let's give it a try. We'll do everything we can, though. So we can do all of it. Perfect. In collection stages, you must direct the Saurian whelps to collect the specified number of precious grapefruit. Magma will rain down on the field at intervals, dealing damage to creatures within its AoE. When the warning zone is fully lit, a Saurian whelp will lose vitality if hit, so take evasive maneuvers. Okay, seems going up would be better. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I didn't understand the mission, the objective here. We'll have that go down. Oh no. I'm so bad at this, okay. Oh, we switch. Oh no. Alright, we got it. Cool. Ascension materials. Nice. We'll collect all that when we're done. We're gonna finish everything up first. We're gonna do all of them and then we'll collect. I didn't fail. Hiding spots. I should read. We're gonna start this way and then we're gonna go up. Yeah, we're gonna collect the treasure. Excuse me. We're gonna go that way. We'll have that go up and then that way. That way, and then I'll grab that. We'll have that go back that way. Yeah, have it go that way. we're done. Easy. Seems these are pretty simple. Wrathful volcanoes present with stages within stages will erupt in a specific direction or in all directions at intervals. Okay. This is just collect more fruit. Yeah, we'll leave that. We'll go that way, and then up, and then down to grab that again, and then we'll have that go up again. We'll just go like an all around. We'll have them go down. Oh. No. That's fine. It's fine. We'll go up. No! Go! Go that way! Okay. We got it. Okay. This isn't that hard. This is pretty simple. We're getting through it pretty quickly with this. So that's not bad. Watchtowers. Oh no, I'm gonna screw this up so bad. So I have to get all the treasure. Oh, no, 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 no. I panicked. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to keep this one a little slow so that we don't go ahead of it. Hey, okay. Oh, there we go. We could do that. Actually, we could make it. Okay. We got that. Kinda need to go slow here. We'll have that go there. And then down. Okay. And we got it. Okay, cool. We're doing really well. We're doing really well with this. Intermittent tides wash over the stage, causing some areas to switch. Okay. We need to get the 40 then. Okay. Go that way. We're gonna slow that down so we don't get hit. Okay. And then down for the last one. And there we go. This is not that hard, to be honest. This is pretty simple. This is the last one, and then we're done with this set. The treasures again. We'll start this way. It's fine. It is completely fine. Well, you can go this way now. To grab that. Switch to that. Go. We're gonna have it turn around. We're gonna go back to get this one over here. Then we're gonna have to circle. We're gonna have to go to circle here. Oh, it seems to go fast. We'll go that way. That's 3. There's a treasure right there. We got that. Now we head back up. We're gonna have to keep him there for a little bit. Okay, now we can go up. Okay, and we're done. That was pretty simple. Pretty simple. Alright. Yep, we're done. We are done with that part. Alright. Trying to remember what I was gonna do. I didn't get my daily stuff yet, so we can claim that most likely. So we're gonna switch to this team here. And I switched teams for the friendship points. There's nothing else really to it at all. No other reason at all. Yeah. It's all just for friendship points. I actually have quite the roster done already. We're gonna head to the teapot place to get that all claimed.
Thank you for
And we're gonna turn, and we're gonna do these. Yeah, they're all done. Alright. We're done with that. How are we doing on gems? 740 out of 1600. Okay. I already claimed my Game Pass bonus of some stuff. So if you're wondering if you're a Game Pass holder, this is all the stuff that you get every update. You get 80 gems, you get an Intertwined Fate, you get 10 of Heroes Wits, 2 Fragile Resin, 8 Virtuous Share Bundles, and 10 mystic ores. And this is per update. So honestly, being a little Game Pass holder is not that bad, but you do have to log in on a Xbox. So you can do it via cloud gaming, which will work on there. Or you just log on your Xbox and you get some little perks on it. And they do allow it to where the glider from on there can actually be used by all, which is these. Unlike Dissension, which is only PlayStation. Honestly, that Xbox glider goes really well with Nahida. Alright, next part. The Bloom Flower Trials. Oh, same place, okay. So we're gonna drive all the way back, I guess.
Rev the engines.
I'm worried. Oh! So it's just complete various challenges. And then defend. That's not too bad. Oh, we can use anyone. But we have to have Mualani at all times. Perfect. I mean, kind of obvious. You gotta go with an Atlan roster. This'll do. And honestly, my fourth character for my Mav team would normally be Raiden Shogun. Or Bennett. If it varies on the content. But for this case, we are definitely going to do this. So the offensive trial will probably just be Mualani, and then the defensive trial will be using my roster, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna see. We'll see. We'll see what happens here, and that'll be it. We need to capture strongholds and complete events. Okay, so we have to hold them. Alright. Oh, we go now!
Keep pushing forward.
Let's ride. Full throttle. Get to work. Full throttle.
At least we can use anyone, so that's pretty nice. So honestly, having Mav on the team would be very quick. And I could probably start burning my, alt. We'll go with Mualani again. Why not? Done.
This place is ours now.
Pyroclastic surge. Full throttle.
Stick around. Watch this. Show me your courage.
Here goes. Show no mercy.
Brace yourself.
Oh, I gotta go back then. Oh, we gotta get all the objectives and then we can do that. I gotta go fast.
This place is ours now.
Okay, so we are getting it. Okay.
Kaboom!
So I just wait. And waiting is all I can pretty much do. Okay. Might as well hop off that for now. That's funny. Oh! So we're almost there. And we got it. We got it. We do have to go though. We do have to go. Oh, there's more I could have done. Okay. A little late now, but we now know for next time. We know for next time.
Not my lucky day. Amazing. Catch an epic wave. Pyroclastic surge.
That's not great.
Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of these carving waves.
We're doing good damage. And I think if I keep this shield going, Mualani should be fine to finish this. We're gonna switch back so we keep the ring. And we got it. Awesome. Those will take some time, so we're gonna be here on this for quite a while. Oh, there's a difficulty. We gotta do gold. Obviously. There's Varessa and then the Datlin team. So this will probably take all stream. I don't know. I mean, that didn't take too long. Which is good, technically. Okay. Okay. I'll be at full phlogiston if I'm gonna do this. After obtaining the buffs, when a character performs a plunging attack, it will create a vortex. Okay. So I have to do defensive stuff here. Okay. I better get going then. We're gonna get everything running up too, so... I think we'll be completely fine, to be honest.
You'll have to get past me first.
Oh! So they'll switch. Okay.
We should hurry back. Let her rip. They're out incoming. Yeah. We need to be careful here. How about that some fun, shall we? How about this fun, shall we? We need to be careful here. How about this? Take a seat. Let's have some fun, shall we? Justice o'clock. Yeah. Hi. Let's go. Try and stop me.
Alright. We did it. Okay, so you just have to complete it. So for the defense ones, if you just complete it on that difficulty, you're good. But this one, you just have to complete it within the time. Okay, I get it now. I actually understand this now. Easy. Alright, so for this one, we're gonna do a lot more moving around. Not just sitting there, because we'll take too long. Honestly, I kind of like this event. This is pretty cool. You get to use all the different tribes to do their stuff. Oh yeah, the map will help too.
10 points for agility.
Victory, as expected.
Let's ride. Full throttle. Pyroclastic surge.
Bow before your king. Miss your souls in sacrifice. Scared, speechless.
Alright, we're done here. Oh.
Kick. Victory, as expected.
What? What craven inferiors assault my domain? Crush them!
One step closer to victory.
Alright, Hey, we're here. We're almost done, so we might as well just wait. And the third one was up there. It's fine. We have plenty of time to finish. We have plenty. As now the barrier's down.
One step closer to victory.
Rise with the sun! Show no mercy!
Locked up. Shadow the past. Mind to command. I got him cornered. Target acquired.
Easy. That one was way faster because of the mobility on Kenny H. And this one is Kachina. Okay. Turbo Twirly? That should not be difficult. Let me see theirs. Can I check theirs? No. Oh, I can. Trial 1, R1, C0. Yeah, mine would be way better to use. I have a C6. C6R3, I believe. Yeah, C6R3. And you gotta go with the Natlan comp, as always. Oh, wait. I don't have that. Raiden Shogun should be fine. Raiden Shogun should be fine. It's passive damage overall, so I don't mind it. So all I have to do is defeat enemies while Turbo Twirly is out. Alright. This shouldn't be too... Wait. What difficulty am I on? Did I do gold? I gotta see if I did gold. I don't want to waste my time and then it's like... Oh, I did it on bronze. No. I need to do gold. Gold has to be the one. Did I do gold? Oh, it kicks me out all the way back. Yikes. It was on gold. Okay. Oh, I make sure it's on gold, not silver or bronze. Hey, let's do this.
Prepare yourself! Clench your teeth!
Try and stop me!
Oh! This is gonna be simple then, okay.
Rev the engines! Light up the blazing sun!
Oh, Pyro Slime, of course.
Illusion shattered.
Right here. Clear the area. We have to regroup.
Light it up.
Right here.
I can't get off. I can't get off. Please, thank you.
Burn it down. Light of the blazing sun.
Show no mercy. Our base is under attack. You got this, traveler.
No, you don't. No.
Pyroclastic you asked for it. Rev the engine.
We're almost done.
Full throttle.
Right here.
Oh, Kachina, come on.
Try and stop me. Wrath from the sky. Try and stop me.
She literally dropped. We got it, though. We got it. It's fine. We did the objective, and it's fine. Also, again, this will all be collected when we're completely done. Chaska and Seat Lolly. Oh, no. Seat Lolly's gonna be a problem. Chaska should be completely fine, though. Chaska should be completely okay. I think with Chaska's, we're gonna clear this pretty quickly. But with Seat Lollies, we're gonna be there a while. It seems to be better when you have your own cast of that character. So having half of them is not too bad. Well, almost half.
Let's fly.
Full speed ahead.
Open fire.
Locked on.
I have all. I don't know why I'm not using it. We're gonna start using all of them.
Show no mercy. You can. Yeah. Let's run. Bullseye. Bullseye.
Another victory.
That's it? Okay. There's that I can't do anything about yet. I'm worried I'm actually gonna fail this because it's taking a while.
Keep this up.
I am really running out of options here. I don't know what I can do here. Like, there's not much I could do. I'm trying to find everything, but I can't. Like, I can't find anything. Oh, there's a challenge. Alright.
Very good.
Oh!
Speed ahead. Enemy incoming. Keep calm. Locked on. Open fire.
Take a deep breath and grip. All ice on you.
Locked on.
Take a look behind the
Hold
veil.
on to your hats.
Snowed under.
Locked on.
All ice on you.
Locked on.
A little frosting.
Open fire. Open fire.
Alright, we're done. We can now get in. And we gotta hurry too, because we don't have a lot of time.
Good.
Take a deep breath and grip your teeth. All ice on you.
Locked on.
Wind blows.
We're gonna switch it up and get everybody in.
Here goes!
Let's fly.
Bullseye!
Take a look behind the veil.
Fire in the hole.
All ice on you.
Also, I didn't realize that this team comp with Kachina in it wouldn't be that great because of the extra bullet isn't being another element
Locked on.
at all, so...
All ice on you.
We should have it.
Open fire.
Yeah, we got it. And now we have one final one. Seat Lolly. And then we can collect all the rewards. Mine, obviously. Let's just do the team I normally run, so that shouldn't be that bad. Okay.
Show me your moves. Finish this fast.
Okay.
Smashed or scorched, which will it be?
Show me your moves. Finish this fast.
Fulfill our pact!
Smashed or scorched, which will it be? Smashed or scorched, which will it be?
I guess this one's not that bad. I'm kind of blazing through it. For right now. I mean, having the Archon kind of helps with blazing through, so... Thank you. Ah, Fatui in this now.
Which will it be?
Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of Eastling. Let her rip. Full throttle. Seems like trouble. Or you'll get singed. It's running time. Here goes. Try and stop me. Show me your move. Fulfill our pact. There is no escape. Pyroclastic surge.
Oh, we keep going. We have to keep going till the time's out. Okay. Okay, so we got pretty much 30 seconds left to finish this.
Show no mercy. Someone's broken through our defenses?
Really?
That doesn't sound too promising.
Ah. Oh, we finished, so... Alright. Collect everything. Yep, we're done. So everything of that has now been finished. And now we can claim our free Aurora. So it is easy. Well, I guess with my roster it is. The attack ones, I would say, are pretty simple. They're straightforward. The defensive ones might be a challenge for some people, which, to be fair, you don't have to do gold necessarily. If you could do silver, silver would be okay too. I mean, what are you really missing out if you do silver? Oh, you pretty much get all the stuff you really need. If you really need the more, you can do that. But other than that, not necessary. But, let's get back to it. So that all took half an hour. But that was, just that stuff. Now we really need to get into the other stuff. Oh yeah, Auroron. Let's not forget him. Boom. There's that right there. Which I will never really do those. I don't need the XP stuff at all. I did pick up that quest from the Collective of Plenty area where that volcano's involved.
According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win!
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How, needs only lift a claw, and poof! All that you behold shall be turned to ashes.
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
The box again.
Killjoy.
Oh my god, how?
Real dream team. Let's just charge right in.
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless. There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
In that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani.
All right then, time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our stuff. I'll take point. Everyone follow me!
So, with that, the whole thing regarding the voice actor behind Kanach, I don't know if they changed it. I don't really look into it at all. Oh, they got me with that weapon. Oh. Oh. I guess that one's not too bad for this element. Only up to C3. No. Well, triple crown, okay. Triple crown here, C3. I wish I could change the team to where it could be my characters if I have them. Oh, I guess they have their weapons. R3, so... That's not bad, I guess. Alright. Let's do this. Let's just get it done. Yan-san.
Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic people of the Springs thinking. Huh? They saw through our plan?
No choice but to face them head on now.
I'm ready! Alright then, time for a real showdown.
Alright, if you say so.
Show your courage.
Brace yourself! Let her rip! Let's ride! Amazing!
Let's finish this next time.
Demolition time!
Locked on.
Hey, no slacking! Give this everything you've got! Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day. We won! At this rate, we'll be invincible!
Don't count your Yumkasaurs yet. See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Nightwind base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting up there.
You're finally here, Other Granny. If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will
I don't think I can alt-tab out. I
Don't worry,
can.
We'll make this quick for you.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
All ice on you!
Hey.
Woohoo!
All ice on you!
Let's
Take a look behind the veil!
Also, did you just call me Other Granny?
Take a look behind the veil!
Chances are looking slim.
Not in vain.
That's the time I got going.
Nice.
Alright! We've taken the Masters of the Nightwind's base too! Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the Flower Feather Clan! Wow! Looks like they're already on high alert!
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
No, it will not.
Looks like I showed up right on cue, huh?
Oh, Shalonen!
Let's save this small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into two teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I can taste our victory already!
Ah, so I gotta get there, based on, Kenichi. I gotta check something here. No, I do not have enough. Yet. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Chaska's there.
Hold up, that's where Shilonen's headed.
I can't go that way anyway, I gotta go around.
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
I like that entrance.
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow. But this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet. If you can.
We're not gonna lose!
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun! Watch out! Let's finish this back. Singed.
I got it. Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them. Alright. How about we call it a day?
And we won. How about it?
Does that mean we've won?
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoo-Sore riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base. That was well played.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
Yeah.
The sacred flame crystals. Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters of the Nightwind on our way back.
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Granny C. Lolly!
Granny.
Part in the Bloomflower trials too?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up. Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end.
That's awesome! Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work. Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some fortune commissions first. Let's, meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight!
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! Paimon can't wait!
Huh? Sure. In that case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight!
That was actually really fun. I like the idea behind the event where they all just fight for the flags. I like this concept. Maybe they should do more of this sometime. Maybe in the future, hopefully.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left! Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time. Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later.
I like how Kenichi is just staring. Like, staring down.
Woohoo! Let's get this party started!
Oh my god, Kahula How with the towel on his head and a drink in his hand. I like the theme of it.
This is the life. Hear this, hot spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the almighty Dragon Lord. All the fatigue just floats away. If only we could do this every day.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
Ah, that smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses! There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon!
Take that, Kanich! Bow before my greatness! Hey, watch it, How! You're splashing water everywhere!
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
I just noticed Paimon's hairstyle.
Kachina, Tevat to Kachina. I made Saurus crackers. Come have some.
Okay. I'll be right there. Kanich, you surless! Unhand me! Let me go!
Kid each going at it with Kahula How again.
No problem at all. We had a blast.
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun. No, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner. Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Of course. We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help.
It's probably those crystals.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot
It's gotta
better.
be the crystals.
Anyway, I'll be heading off now too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Bye for now. See you soon.
That's part 1. So that's done. Now we got part 2 to do, which is right now. Wait until 2 days later. Got it. I probably could have waited for a less time, but it's fine. Well, this event's pretty fun so far. I probably could have waited till that time right there, but it's fine. I don't really think about it. I really don't think about it, to be honest. I might need a heal too. No, I don't. I'm good.
Rev the engines!
Oh, here you are, Kachina.
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Milray and Nyan.
Oh.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Huh? What makes you ask?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost. Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow. I didn't know what to aim for next, or what I should work toward. Then the Bloomflower trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. Everyone, that is. Except for me. And that got me thinking, am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
Not great to think about
That's
that.
what's been bothering you, huh?
Huh? You mean everyone feels like this at some point? I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard enough. Oh, I see. Thank you, Traveler.
Huh. If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right?
Paimon's got a point.
Can't decide what she wants for dinner. She gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes. But if someone
I don't think
tells
that's the
her,
same,
"You're
but
eating this
sure.
tonight," kind of spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it. Is the little guy feeling any better?
Greenicy Lolly! Hello!
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
Poor little guy.
I imagine you're right. By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you?
Trouble?
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind. A baseless rumor, but a fearful-sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Wait, are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it. Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held. Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Yeah, let's go.
Can I come along? I'd like to help.
I don't see why not. Come, let's head over to my place.
That poor little
Leave
guy.
this little Tapetlosaur to rest.
Yeah, Act 2. Here we go. If I don't finish this, within another hour, I'll give it till, like, the 3-hour mark of the stream. So we have another hour and almost 10 minutes. If we don't finish it by then, we can just, pick it up, Oh, it's in the inside. Oh, it's right there. Never mind. So just past this door.
Try and stop me! I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
There's that many?
Wow.
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
She's right. Hopefully they find something about it. It seems like they're getting nowhere with it. She sees
Why
that
have you
something's
stopped?
up.
Did you notice something strange? There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges. Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck
Kachina
by
found
how
something.
unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
Hey, come check this out. This one seems to mention the Bloomflower trials.
Oh? Let me see. A curious coincidence indeed. It seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milray's?
The scroll doesn't say, but it seems likely.
Has to be.
Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The scroll only vaguely alludes to two things. Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother. And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
Oh no.
Basically tells us nothing. You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from?
Could be. It could be related to the crystals that it was never
Looks like
recorded.
we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Had to,
Scroll
bro.
just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan. I think I could go ask Chief Butota.
And what's our next move? Any other leads we can follow?
A certain Kukasaur? Who told you that? Oh, Aoife's assistant Kakuku must have told you.
No, not
Her
that
sometimes
one.
translates for the other Saurians. Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that Kukasaur. Let's split up and meet back here later.
Alright. Works for me. Except the whole team is here, so... I want to grab these really quick for Auroron. I do plan on leveling him up to level 80 at the minimal. I just have to fight that more. But maybe another time I could do that. And I do plan on giving this to Ganyu. I do want to level it up again to 90. Oh, today's Wednesday. I could do a few of these then. Oh no, they're in, it's limited time where you could do them any day. Honestly, that shouldn't be limited time, that should be normal. But it's whatever. I don't play the game enough to really, like, you know, make it a big deal. But that is something that the other two games have done, Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail have done. Whereas Genshin's, everyday changes. Where you can only grind said characters during that day. All late and floaty. Varessa and Yansan are there. Interesting. I kind of want to see what they say.
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard.
Go on, have some. Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't wear yourself out with worry, okay?
If you need more, there's plenty more where that came from.
That's helpful. I like that. They're helping him out. Very kind of them. Whereas for us, we're going to be doing the quests. So we have to leave, so... I just wanted to see what the dialogue would be. Oh. We're not the Flower Feather clan.
So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
I'm so confused. What?
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you. You nearly scared the life out of me. Just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match. But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret. After all, we'll be competing against you this time.
Alright!
What about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive Kukusaur. Rare and elusive? In that case, we can help with the search. That
Awesome!
Location's way too vague. The scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever.
Thank you.
What does the Kukusaur look like? Nothing more specific than that? Alright, well in that
I feel like it is that, Kakuku.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone over at the flower feather.
I just want to hear that thing say, "No way, bro!"
Sounds like
I fucking
my
love
time
that
to shine.
bird.
As Kanich will tell you, I am a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome! Thanks, everyone! Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
Hey. Oh. Oh, it might be that little thing right there. Greetings, fellow saurians. Listen, you know what I'm talking about. Doesn't seem like a very fruitful week. Damn it. Those are the types of jokes I'd be making. Damn it, you're stealing my lines.
Rev the engines.
I just find it to be a little silly. Oh, he's back.
Anything I
And she's back.
Nope.
Me neither. Kukusaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that Kukusaur.
It's
you're
probably
after. Are you
Kakuku.
ready to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
Mm-hmm.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, what's your next move? All right, I'll update them.
Thank you.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance.
That's
Anyway, we can
true.
head back now.
It did catch that one bird. That, Kakuku, whatever that thing's name is. I fucking love that bird, I really do. Oh, it's over here, okay. I forgot they released the tribes at the same time. I keep forgetting. I guess, I wonder if they got any luck. We'll find out.
Let me think.
Kachina, Sweet Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur? In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this, but not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown.
True.
Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out. Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Finally, dudes. Found you.
Aoife, what brings you here?
Kinich mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days. No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His
It's
footsteps
not.
are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
That sounds terrifying.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Yep.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
It's okay, I've got this. What the? How is that even? Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
It's just what? Oh.
Wait, surely that's not...
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines? Haven't they been fixed?
There are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro? If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
He ran off.
Might want to go after him.
Do you think he wants us to follow him?
Yeah.
If only we had a Kukasaurus on hand.
No way, bro!
That's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
And we better follow it.
Full throttle!
Looks like he's finally stopped.
Why have you brought us here?
So, is there something buried here, or what? You want us to dig it up?
Oh, here we go.
These are woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made and heavily time-worn as a result.
Oh.
Still, they're just about legible.
This is the bird that had the sickness.
The last bloom flower trials that took place centuries ago? But why would these be here? Come, let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole time.
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
It seems it didn't really work out for the little guy.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill, so I was worried about you.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natland. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
Oh.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother. But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold bloom flower trials in order to obtain them.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something.
Enhance a warrior's strength?
It's speculative at best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure. As far as
So
I'm
that's what
concerned,
the bird
as long as
meant
they can be
by
used to cure
that.
Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
So that's what they meant. It could actually enhance the strength of a warrior, but it probably would mess with their heart.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
I know.
I guess they'll do anything for
no
their
other choice.
Saurian friends.
Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation. Fighting side by side for a common cause, that's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just please make sure it all goes smoothly.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after all.
Thank you. And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara!
How could you stoop so low, ambushing us on the field like that?
Ambushing? You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak. The Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
And what, we'll hand him over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a sick Saurian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions. If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
You what?
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along. Ugh, that Nampol. Can't believe I trusted him.
The children of Echoes will not forget this. Let's go.
They did. Poor little bird. Oh.
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
Rumors? What rumors?
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs. And that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone. How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
You think I had a choice? As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all. Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
I've put them all into our research.
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need. He's your companion, yes, but the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come. Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted. All the hope and trust that that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
Wait, Nampol! Where are you going?
He left.
Antu! Antu! Antu, it's me! Please, answer me. Antu, are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your own. I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope. But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings.
That's
Until
terrible.
finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze.
So that bird that we're looking at now is none other than that
once,
same bird.
Over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Dream on. Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it. What are you? You little vulture!
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it. It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed
So it would just make them corrupted.
Why. Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end.
Poor little guy.
I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest.
That's sad.
Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them.
That's sad.
May the Natlan of their day
That really
be
is
united as
sad.
one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
Medicine born of guilt.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Kukusaur spirit was once his saurian companion?
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else, he senses something familiar in you. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted? The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Hey, where's that little Kukusaur going?
He probably left.
Over there! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories?
Thanks. I might need a breather over here. I regret lingering for centuries, unfolding like this before my eyes. Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. Now I know why we became vets too. I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
Don't do it. Just let me take care of this little bird, and then we can... Let's see what I can do. The little bird thinks we're actually a bird. That's pretty cool. Oh. So the only one that would probably be able to handle them is me. Because we're not of this world. We're a descender. Oh. Poor little guy.
Try and stop me!
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
Isn't there anything we could do to help him forget his sorrow and find hope once more?
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time studying Saurian psychology. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes. In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad. So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happens, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad, bad things that cause endless arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them. Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
Actually, I didn't really understand either. Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
It may not be evil power, but it could be because of the power that's in the crystals itself that people want it so bad.
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
Jesus. What is going
I
on?
get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us can't make this happen. Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along. As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
Alright, that's Act 2. We have one more part, and then we're going to do some exploring in that new area. We got one more. So another 2 days. This time, I'll wait till this time, so we don't have to wait a lot, like, more time. Hey.
sleepy.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important. I was so curious I couldn't stop tossing and turning the whole night. Also, how come it's so quiet today? You didn't lock a How up, did you?
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the best that he's not here anyway. So I...
No! So I didn't bother calling him again. That's what I said.
Do without his gate crashing, for sure. Not late, am I?
Nope, you're right on time. So, Aoife, now that everyone's here, shall we begin?
Actually, today we have a big favor we'd like to ask of all of you.
What's up? Why are you so serious all of a sudden?
It's a long story. One that begins with a mysterious friend of Milray's.
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost unthinkable today, but it was an everyday occurrence in that era. Even working together on something was impossible. That's just too awful.
Agreed.
There have always been disputes, but once they escalated into fully fledged clashes between tribes, even a peacemaker would have been powerless to mediate.
And that little Kukusor Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that lay at the root of these intertribal conflicts.
Because this is the last part of the quest, and we do have at least 30 minutes left. I guess we could leave it to, like, just finish it, and then we could do some exploration.
It would only make him suffer all over again.
That said, Antu will naturally sense that something's off once you've collected enough sacred flame crystals and cure Milray, won't he? He'll see that no one has been corrupted, and that all is as it should be. At that point, he would realize the truth of what happened in the past, even as young as he is.
Exactly. That's why we came up with a plan. When the second half of the tournament wraps up, we'll have enough sacred flame crystals. That's when I want everyone to act like the crystals have messed with us and start arguing.
Ooh, acting! That sounds fun! Then what?
Then, we'll bring Antu over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibes within the sacred flame crystals and bring everyone back to their senses. Of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real, but we've got to make the little dude think he's done something awesome.
Yeah, I get where you're going with this. The best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to do before. We'll recreate that scene from his past, only this time, he'll get the chance to rewrite the future. So, how exactly...
And then he can finally rest.
Is there anything we can look to?
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive play designed specifically for kids. The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain, with twists and turns throughout. Just as things reach a climax, the hero will pretend to be losing and ask for the children's help. Then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero and helping them defeat the villain. For the adults watching, it's just a performance, but the children will walk away feeling happy for days to come. At that age, happiness doesn't come from material rewards, but from a heart that believes.
Oh, true. I can totally relate. When I helped out at my parents' shop as a kid, they would always intentionally leave me some simple tasks, like dusting down the shelves or making sure the merchandise was arranged neatly. Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius." And the funny thing is, it always made me super happy.
Oh, that's good.
Spot on. That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same way a kid who just helped a hero would. Lessen his regret and pain before he moves on. Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, he might refuse to take the medicine. But we can't pull off a show like that with just us. That's why I'm asking for your help.
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for grabs. First come, first served.
You have my board. I'm probably the best at arguing here, don't you think? We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and I've had to develop quite a few communication skills to deal with them.
You have my... cabbages? I can help prepare some props and special effects, like smoke to mimic the evil power, and bright lights for the spell of unity.
And my Flame Strider.
Oh, you're joining too, Archon?
It really resonated with me when Lolly mentioned a clash between heroes and villains. And unlike the heroes in those plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real world. And we've overcome powerful foes together as a result. I think I'll do justice to the role.
Well, if Mika's on board, then you have my hammer. I'm really interested in the part where we pretend to argue.
Let's see. We've got our actors and the stage is set. Now we need a director.
Kinich, of course. Everybody's just looking at him. That's a pretty quick decision. He does look like a director, though, so I'm gonna be honest.
Consider it our vote of confidence, Kinich.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook. I happen to have some time.
So, that's everyone then. In that case,
What
Baressa
the
will take care of
fuck?
the cleanup.
Sorry, guys. I'd love to sign up, but I already promised to help transport the wounded.
As for me, if I see you all arguing, I wouldn't be able to resist stepping in.
And I'm just really bad at acting. I'd be so stiff, the game would be up before we even got started. I'll stay and help the Saurians search for ocean zephyrs. Once they've brought enough back, I'll join you as soon as I can. As our Archon herself often says, we all have our own part to play, right?
That's right. All right. Once the second half of the exhibition match is over,
I don't know if I'll be able to do a
teams can play
6-hour
our
stream
respective
today, though.
parts.
I don't know if I don't think I will.
Let's make the second half
But-
an even more exciting fight.
We
That
do
way
it.
we'll be
This
able
will
to
be an
collect more
upload
sacred
today.
flame crystals to help cure Milray. I've even come up with a secret strategy that
If
should
I have
catch
to, I
you
could
all off
save
guard.
the exploration, the
After
Spiral Abyss for
centuries,
next
we're
week if it
hosting the
doesn't
Bloomflower
reset.
Trials once more.
I don't think
I
it
hope that
would.
this time we can bring them to a close free from regret. Are you all confident that we can do this?
Yeah!
Then let's get this show on the road.
I feel like I'm not gonna like this at all. I don't like when friends argue. So this may not be something I want to, you know, witness. Even if it's pretending. Like, personally, I do not like it.
Everyone's here. Time for a strategy meeting. Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need climbing?
Yeah, you can fly!
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight to the top. Launching a surprise attack on their base would also be a good tactic.
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and beat the living daylights out of them.
It sounds like a plan I would have come up with easily.
It'll be over as soon as it began.
These two are in even more of a rush than Paimon is.
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't deal with nearby opponents first, our main base could be at risk.
That's true.
The area nearby is full of rocks. Looks like they're trying to block our path.
That's nothing. Let's just charge straight through. Come on, time for a warm-up.
Alright, you're taking lead then. So let's see the kits. Favonius Lance, interesting. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of glad they all really use the same sets, so it's really easy to farm. Because, back at the beginning of that land, you would farm these sets for, like, Kachina or Kinich. So, honestly, I feel like I have a lot of bonuses for that. For her, specifically, because I will be pulling for her at some point. And Aurora's bow... okay... This wouldn't be the bow I'd give him, but... Sure. Honestly, I feel like I'd have a lot of fun using Chaska, to be honest. I feel like I'd have a lot of fun with that. I do plan on pulling for her at some point. It will be a thing I will do. As for these two, I already have them, and I just got to see one, so that wouldn't be too bad. I do plan on building everybody from Natland of who I pull for. Kinich and Mualani, as well as Salonen, will be a future pull too. And considering how easy it will be for me to upgrade them, it'll be helpful.
Whoa, you actually managed to smash all the rocks! Woo! That loosened me up. Step aside. Step aside.
And at least with Chaska, the biggest thing for her...
Stop you in your tracks.
The biggest thing with Chaska, she'd be the easiest to use. You don't have to really use anybody else at all either. You can just use just her. As shown here. So I think her building on EM would be very easy to do. I feel like EM would be a big, little thing you can actually build up in.
Time to head up the mountain.
And I do like how she uses all the different elements to do that.
Let me give you a hand.
Granny to the rescue! Now that's what Paimon calls some serious backup.
Granny's not here to check if I've been slacking, is she?
Hopefully. Ooh, 5. But yeah, I feel like having a bit of EM would probably be good because of her synergy stuff with using teammates. For those that didn't play Genshin at the time of her release and haven't gotten to her gameplay yet, she will use her shots are based on your team and their positioning. Although, honestly, I don't think position would really matter. Oh!
Just like that.
I forgot how that worked for a moment. Whoops. That should be fine. That should still be fine.
Take me up.
Yeah. It should work. But yeah, I plan on pulling for everybody from Natland. And the only ones I'm missing so far are Varessa at the very moment. Chaska, obviously. Kinich and Mualani, I believe.
Find a way to hold them off. Open fire. Bullseye. Open fire.
Nice, another one in the bag.
Something's wrong. There are far fewer people in their base than expected.
And Mualani hasn't put in an appearance yet either.
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured.
And even worse,
They're sending troops to attack our main base.
Huh. That girl has some moves. I'll give her that. Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counterattack. Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seat Lolly. We can rest easy knowing you're here covering the rear.
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
Well, I love how she takes off on her pillow. It's so funny. We should get going, though. I want to try to reserve, burning the phlogiston until combat, mainly. Which is why I'm using my, the sprinting.
Splitting their forces into smaller squads to slow our advance and undermine our morale. Very clever.
I might as well just stay on it now.
Looks like the science
I probably
of the canopy
shouldn't.
space is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
Okay. Whoops. I like the little sound effect it does. Yeah, Chaska is a major pull. I wanted to get her when she released, which is actually how I have Aurora
Let's have our
on.
weapons do the talking. This isn't over yet. The fight is done. Sound the retreat.
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least I won't be in for one of Granny's scoldings.
Wow, that explains why you were so fired up today.
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of scary monster, huh? Huh?
Anyway, good workout, huh?
You can say that again. It's not every day you get to enjoy the thrill of battle.
You youngsters sure love a good brawl, huh?
I'll have to take a look at the roster and see who I'm missing out of all of
I'll
Natlan.
need a few days at home to lie down and
I do
recover.
want to get a region
Thanks,
full of the
Without your support, who knows
characters.
what might have happened.
And Natlan might be my favorite one out of them all. Mondstadt sadly sounds so unlikely.
Next time she shows up at my place asking for a favor, I'm giving her a proper talking to.
Shows that everyone really was giving it their all. Anyway, after all that, surely we've collected enough sacred flame crystals now.
We have indeed. Let's gather them up and head back. Next up, time for our little play.
Oh. Okay. Oh no. I'm not gonna like this next part at all.
Aoife, this should be enough, right?
Yeah, plenty. Maybe more than we can even use.
Oh, that's great news. Just goes to show how fired up everyone was. Let's set the remainder aside in case of emergency. Next up, the main event. When do we start?
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, let's break it all down one more time. Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and the crystals will start giving off a black mist. That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get real heated, we'll bring Antu in and have him cast the Spell of Unity. Afterwards, Auroron will clear his black mist, and then we all go back to chilling with each other. Any questions?
Relax. I've played it all through in my head many times now.
Great. Then let's do this.
I'm not gonna like this at all. I really will not. So this might be a bit hard for me.
Finally, we've got all the sacred flame crystals we need. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
It's just like Aoife said. He looks very reluctant to go through with this.
I have a bad feeling this is all gonna go
As long
wrong.
as he sees us dispel the curse with his own eyes, we'll be all right. Let's proceed.
Oh my god, the cuckoo bird.
That's weird. I feel a bit dizzy.
Special effects team, get in position.
On the case.
They actually are!
To get squabbling. As agreed, we'll start with Mualani.
You've got this, Mualani. Leave it to me. Now, listen up, Kachina. I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so terrible, Kachina. Why, I'm positively furious! What did I do again? That is a good question. Let me think about it.
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. How am I supposed to tap into old talents when I'm drawing blanks here?
Okay, so now they're confused.
If this goes on much longer, even the little Saurians will realize something's off. Don't get caught up on the reasons for an argument. Just start by setting the atmosphere for one.
Don't panic. I'm thinking. Oh, I know. How about this? Kachina! You stand accused of the heinous crime of eating my very last Saurus cracker! Huh? When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker! How could you have done such an abominable thing?
Okay, so this is just a little act.
I'm sorry. I mean, so? You ate way more than I did! No. You just don't get it! The ones we ate in the middle don't matter. The last one's always the tastiest!
Now he's super
Good.
confused.
He's starting to buy it. Time to turn up the heat.
Mualani! Isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my door?
Oh, seriously? You're bringing this up now? You promised to let it go the last time we had dinner together!
And when might that have been?
The last time we had dinner, like I said! We were over at the People of the Springs, and you'd had just a teensy bit too much to drink. You took my hand and said it was all water under the bridge. Wait, hold on. Have you genuinely forgotten? Oh, this isn't part of your act, is it? And to think I tried so hard.
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's like you've all become completely different people.
The act!
Our only hope now is for me to...
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense? Without so much as a heads up, you just dump some pile of designs.
Also, that effect, I'm kind of worried.
And then tell me to build you that flame rider or whatever you call it. Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need me to make a list?
Is it just me? Or is she Lonan's acting pretty convincing?
She might be the only one who's not actually acting, Kachina.
Oh my god, cool! Wow, no!
Why didn't you wake me up this morning, Kanich?
And from now on, I am not taking any more work during holidays, and you're banned from showing up at my vacation.
She might actually be inflicted by the Black Mist.
I remember now. You were the
Now
one
they're at. Oh no!
that evening. Trying to get me drunk.
Oh no! Now it's all falling into chaos.
Moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old Granny, have you?
Well, well, would you look at that? Oh, these little pipsqueaks.
Oh my god, cool! How? Shut up!
Golden opportunity this could be! Listen up, everyone! Arguing won't solve any problems, so let's settle this with a good
Cool! How? Shut up!
hereby appoint myself the referee! Kanich! Let's start with Kanich! Who's got it in for Kanich? Huh? Whoa, what's wrong?
Uh-oh. They might all be inflicted.
Oh, perfect timing.
You. Well, you're the worst. You wasted an entire bucket of ice by taking a bath in it.
And you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night preparing them.
Always yelling at the top of your lungs. You're a permanent earache in a pint-sized package.
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Time out! Time out! Why is this all suddenly aimed at me?
Uh-oh. They're all infected by the rocks.
How could this be? The argument's spiraling out of control. I can no longer cleanse the evil power within the sacred flame crystals myself. If this goes on much longer, continues for much longer. Oh, how does it go again? Let me see. Oh, yeah. If this goes on much longer, Natlan will be in grave danger. We're so close. If only a brave hero would step forward. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance. Hopefully I sold it.
They're all infected by it.
That's us. You ready, Antu?
Antu?
He's seeing it again.
There's no need to save him. Think of what we could accomplish with all those sacred flame crystals.
Fine by me. Let's settle our old scores today. Once and for all. What right do you children of Echoes think you have to point fingers at us? How many times have you wronged us over the years?
Bunch of liars and cowards, banding together like the vermin you are. It's sickening.
Huh. Never have the heavens smiled down upon those who live by the rules. If something's worth having, you've got to take it by force.
I should never have believed you.
Oh.
Antu!
You're up, bro!
You're up, bro! I love him.
This ends now! We're here to save the day!
Evil power that corrupts the human heart? There's no place for you in Natlan anymore. We will stand united and face the years ahead together. Fly, my dude, fly! Cast the spell of unity, just like I taught you.
Now, Auroran.
Got it. The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and we will march on. From this day forth, may worldly strife be no more.
What in the... Look, the evil power is fading.
The magic's working.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better with sweet cheese. That's not even up for debate.
I think you'll find that salted cheese is the classic.
Uh-oh.
The first and best choice in Natland for centuries.
Cheese! That stuff's for kids. I'd never go near it. Well, I guess you're not completely wrong. They have a unique flavor with salted cheese, too. The perfect storytime snack.
Also great with a glass of wine. Though sweet cheese with a splash of liqueur works well, too. Let's have another get-together sometime. Don't worry, I won't bring up the door incident again.
You're amazing, Granny. Next time I'll come with Kachina, and we'll bring some home-baked Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips along.
And some glazed meat stew and volcano cake, too.
Sure. In that case, I'll go find Varessa and we'll make you some nice, juice or something. When will you all grow up? Why does it feel like I'm always the only one drinking?
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny. Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup that's all the rage with the Masters of the Nightwind right now? What's it called again? Mystique soup? Much better than alcohol, if you ask me.
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing way too fast!
Huh. Wow, that's weird. What was I just saying? I can't remember for the life of me. Can you, Mawika?
Something about wishing I dropped by your workshop more often, and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the impossible. Life is like climbing a mountain. All the best views are at the top. You just give people that kind of vibe.
Wait, are you serious?
Just kidding. I'll try my best not to dump any more strange commissions on you.
How into that have you two? Snap out of it, people! It's like you're all under some kind of spell! Quick, Kanich, think of something!
How? I owe you an apology, too. I've been too harsh on you.
On the ground, literally!
Is completely gone. Were you the one who helped us?
Awesome job, bro! I love that bird!
Cleansed, we can use them to cure your friend. Don't leave him hanging. Go tell him the good news.
If I don't get to the Abyss today, I'll do it next week. If I don't get to it next week, I'll do it off stream.
This turned out even better.
But then again, I don't know how I have next week planned.
All work out. Didn't I mention I'm an old hand
Yeah.
at this whole argument game?
You were this close to spilling the beans.
Here. Even the kids of our tribe would have done a better job. Tell you what, we're lucky they don't speak our language.
I couldn't help it. Besides, how was I supposed to, criticize Kachina to her face like that?
Lonnie. Actually, it was the same for me. Even though I knew it was all just an act, I didn't want to argue with you.
Huh? So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring. I'm going back to bed.
The door hit you on the way out.
Now, all that's left are the ocean zephyrs, right? I heard on the way over that we'd already found some, so it shouldn't take long.
Everyone, over here!
Well, there they are.
Whoa, that's a lot of saurians.
That's a lot, yeah. There's a lot of them.
To give them to me, but they wanted to bring them over themselves. So we came together. Here, I think this should be enough.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. I'll go mix the ingredients. Hey, Kakuku? Dude? Less chat, more help?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
I love it.
Whew. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, sacred flame crystal, forged by the will of many. Please, work your wonders and drive this sickness away.
Hopefully it works. something's coming up. Oh? And now they're running around again. Oh. Aw. Oh. Up. There's the big ones. Oh, the little... Aw. This is an amazing end to this saga. And I promise you guys I'll get to AR-60 hopefully before the end of Genshin. At least that's what I want to do. Oh. Oh. Poor little bud. But I think it is for the best that he finally gets to rest. Oh.
Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. But in this case, our parting is their reunion.
That's
Antu's
true.
already wandered the world for way too long. But now that you're all fixed up, he could be at peace.
Oh.
His final wish was to be reunited with his bro. And he's done that. We should be happy.
It's all thanks to them.
Just like he celebrated your recovery. Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, I've been able to do what my ancestor could not. Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, we also made a historic contribution to the study of phlogiston-related diseases.
That's true.
As a physician, I'm honestly feeling touched and overwhelmed.
Well said. Then without further ado, I hereby announce that the Bloomflower trials have come to a successful close. From my perspective, though, this competition had another meaning. Throughout the event, I didn't witness any arguments, scheming, or plotting for personal gain. All 6 tribes united to accomplish something truly remarkable.
True.
Even without the threat of the Abyss, we're still as close as family. We've surpassed those who came before us, and in the future, our people will surely grow more united still. So, in keeping with our traditions, it's time for a celebration. Let's make this a lively one, people.
As it happens, I picked a whole batch of fresh vegetables just yesterday. I'll go get them now.
Leave the meat to me.
And don't you dare skimp on it, Kanich.
I'll go gather the others. Many hands make light work. And besides, the best meals are always ones prepared together.
See you tonight, everyone.
See you tonight! Paimon's ready for a feast and a half.
I feel like I should just leave it at this, because honestly, I'm feeling a bit drained. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that, no! It was this one, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, I guess you could do a bit of exploration. I don't see why I shouldn't. Sadly, it won't be that long.
Fancy a slice of volcano cake? I baked it myself.
Ooh.
Ooh, in that case, Paimon'd be glad to oblige. Mmm, so good. Paimon's tempted to eat the whole cake.
Go ahead. I made this specially for you guys. Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day. Yep, I'm feeling much better. I definitely wasn't sure about where my future lay for a while there. But reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so united. They used to argue a lot, and even got into big fights. I've never experienced anything like that. I can barely imagine such a harsh way of life. I love Natland the way it is today, and I love spending time with my friends. As Uncle Pakal once told me, the harder something is to come by, the more we should treasure it. So, I've decided to always do my best to help, and make sure my friends are happy. Most importantly, I want us all to stay united, forever and ever.
I like that
don't know
idea.
exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm good at, like baking delicious crackers and cakes to share with everyone.
You know what? Paimon just had an idea. You could open a cake shop. That way Paimon will be able to enjoy your cakes even more often than she already does.
Oh my god, Paimon!
You really think so? I'll have to get Moalani to teach me how to run a shop then.
Paimon,
Making delicious
no.
desserts every day and making everyone smile. That does sound like a wonderful life.
Paimon suggested that just so that she could just get all the food. Oh my god, I see I see a how back there. Like,
By the way, Paimon hasn't seen Aoife or that cuckoo thesaurus yet. Any idea where they went?
Before the party, I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to pay respects to his ancestor. They're not back yet?
If he doesn't get back soon, all the best food's gonna be gone. Guess we've got no choice but to take the cake with us and go check on them.
yeah. So if you just skip everything, you could probably be done with this within, like, maybe an hour and a half. Like, every single bit of it, maybe 2 hours. I am a lore guy, so... or gal, whichever. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds for people, and what people will, you know, assume. I mean, I'm not against what people think. I'm really not. I'm not the type of person to really do all that.
Yo, Ancestor Man.
Ancestor
Guess
Man.
you're reunited with Antu already? I have a Kukasaur companion too, so I totally get how you must have felt. First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild, being bullied by other Saurians because of his unusual appearance. He'd been pecked all over the place, bleeding from head to toe.
Oh
He barely made
no.
it. I gave him some meds, and from then on, he just stuck to me like glue. Even wound up becoming my assistant.
Thanks, bro.
Aww.
Hey, don't mention it, dude. Being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. One time when we were treating a sick Saurian, Kakuku got infected too. He ran a high fever, and I searched everywhere for ingredients and did everything I could for him. But despite giving it my all, he was right on the edge, man. And all I could do was keep praying. If he hadn't recovered, I know I'd have felt the same guilt you did. Luckily, he managed to pull through, and he even stayed by my side, helping me ever since. He's a solid assistant, no question. So yeah, Kakuku, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Hey, don't mention it, dude.
Your medicine born of guilt? Don't sweat it. We'll keep improving it as we go. You have my word. That way, no one else will ever have to feel the same guilt that you did ever again.
What a way to end it. And we're done. We have completed the quest set. And how much gems do I have? Well, I usually just buy these. I don't really care for buying that stuff. I don't see it. And these, I feel like I earned, like, these already, so it's, like, not even worth it. Alright. Now for the exploration end. We'll start from here, actually, I believe we could do. I do need those if I want to level up Varessa, so maybe we can start from here. Then we could probably kill the boss a couple times, too, while we're at it. Oh. Thanks. I'm gonna need Eon-san, maybe. I could just use one of them. I don't think it would matter. We could use this one right here. And this would probably be the cave to open up to that boss room. Oh. Okay, that's not exactly it. So down there has to be it. They have something provided for us, so this shouldn't be too bad. I need these. Cadescence crystals, I kind of need those for the weapon crafting. There's the boss, and there's the teleport point, so we got that. We'll fight that another day. Not today. And now we're gonna head back over here. We're gonna start using our, compass.
Try and stop me.
Hopefully using the compass will also help us get these, Pyroculus. It's probably high up there, maybe, yeah. Yep. I'll keep an eye out. And we can grab the, I might be able to get this. I would hope. Oh yeah, I can do that. Easy. Just have to fly over here really quick. No, you don't. Right, that's another one. I need to track a different treasure, though. Oh, there they are.
Incoming. Let's ride.
They said there's 8 of them. They said there are 8 of them. They could just be around the area for all I know. We'll look around. We'll look around. Ah! What the hell? Hold on. There we go. We got that. Now I'm gonna get this giant these rocks here. So that's 4. Should be 4. So you kind of need to look around for like 4 more then. Let's check. He said there's 8, I believe, if I'm right. Let me see. There's 1 there, there's 3 there. There's another one right there. Yeah, there seems to be a few more. That should be another one. Yep. Oh, and even the little guy stays with them. So there are 3 sets left. So there's 3 more at minimal. We're gonna have to look around. Oh. Money, I guess. Sure. There's another one. I'm gonna need Eons on for this one.
Let's get started. Step aside. Form first.
Alright. That's another one. So there's 2 more. Oh.
I'd have put this on top of a mountain to motivate the rock climbers.
Finding a lot of more related things. Which isn't bad, but obviously not necessary either, but we gotta look around for 2 more. There should be another one right there, maybe. Yep.
Illusion shut. Light it up.
We're gonna continue in this cave really quick. Honestly, I think I should just leave it for now, because we still have to find 1 more. If I'm right.
Rev the engines.
One more? Yep, 1 more. Yes, if you just noticed, I did take fall damage. That is a thing. I have something to do with this one over here that I saw near that bubble. Not that one, the other one. Could have something to do with that group over there, not necessarily the one I'm looking for. Right there. Doesn't seem to be. I don't have enough to get there. No, I do. I'm burnt out. We'll teleport back and we'll find that last one somewhere. I just need more phlogiston. Maybe it could be over there up on the hill.
Phew.
Should be nearby at the very least. If I have to, I can mark it and come back later. But honestly, I really don't feel like leaving it at the one left. I really don't. Alright, so it's gotta be near there then. It has to be within that vicinity. Excuse me. Well, let's see if that's actually it. There's still one missing. Okay. I kind of wanted just to make a validation.
Try and stop me.
Maybe over here? Could have something to do with the bubbles, though. It could be. Let's check it. There were multiple. Let's check the bubbles and see if that actually has something to do with it.
Full throttle.
Oh! Let's take over. Oh. I am so confused. Oh, keep going this way. That might be a lot harder to hit than I would think. Up. I'm gonna need eons on. There we go. Up.
Quick as a flash.
Step aside.
All right.
I'd have put this on top of a mountain to motivate the rock climbers.
Return to the skies.
Grab that, and we're good. So it didn't have anything to do with what I was trying to find, so...
Controlled breathing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Well...
Quick
worked. So it had nothing to do with that over there. Could be. No, because I already did that. Out of phlogiston again.
Rev the engines. Full throttle.
Maybe in there? It's the only likely spot that I've never checked yet. Could be. Wait. I thought I saw something there. I need the Dracolite anyway, so...
Rev the engines.
There we go. Can't be there. Oh.
Full throttle. Try and stop me. Rev the engines. Try and stop me.
Sorry. We do have stuff to do, so I kind of need to get this moving. I can always come back after stream to find the last one. Could have something to do with that cave I didn't fully go through, so we'll check there again.
Try and stop me.
There it is! So it did have something to do with that. Glad I went back then. It should be all of them. And a lot of apples here too. Jeez. just really like their
Something to add to
apples.
my collection.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, obviously. We'll head to that one after we collect our reward here.
Rev the engines.
Oh,
Hey, not a bad haul.
nice. We do have sigils that we could turn in too, but I want to kind of finish exploring before I do that. So we're going to be heading that way. Okay. I want to try to avoid teleporting if necessary, if at all possible, because there could be more chests on the way too, like right here. Whoops. There was an explosive there. Oh. Oh. Well...
Burn it down.
Shine down.
Oh. Did that rock just kill it for me? Well, awesome. One, two,
I have no need.
confused. We got some stuff, so that's good. On the other hand, we did lose, we almost lost both, so we do have to kind of heal, so we do have to teleport back, sadly. Oh, right there. And we could just head back down the path and just continue exploring. I want to at least get enough to collect this. We need to get that too, so we do need to make it to 80. Which, honestly, I don't think that'll be very hard to do with the, treasure compass. So that will be an overtime process. But I want to try to explore everything without teleporting, especially for the Pyroculus. That will be something I want to try to avoid. And Yansan staying on the team for the obvious reason of exploration here. Make it easier for me.
Rev the engines.
That's cool. Alright, shield.
Show no mercy.
I kind of want to bring an archer.
Get to work. Rise with the sun. The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
I do have a return, stellar reunion thing to claim. I'll claim everything after I'm done today.
Rev the engines.
So we have quite a while.
Step aside.
Hey, where are you going? Where are you running? Up there? Okay. Oh. I guess I gotta be a little careful here at least. Alright.
Controlled breathing.
Nice.
Hey,
Nice.
You want to try deadlifting that? Keep pushing.
Hard to believe I didn't find anything. It's alright. Because we now found more. I don't know where what that audio cutoff was all about. Oh, that's related to using... Why am I getting audio cutoffs?
Coach will take it from here. Quick as a flash. I'd have put this on top of a mountain to motivate the rock climbers.
Burn it down.
Fulfill our pact.
Oh.
There is no escape. Full throttle. Wrath from the sky.
This thing's got a lot of health. It's a level 102, I just realized.
Get to work. The mortal plane of fleeting dream.
Well,
Not bad.
honestly, kind of rude.
Yours.
That should be another token of some sort. There's something underground. Maybe it's right here. No. Oh.
How dare you!
Yikes. Maybe it has something to do with, nearby area, possibly, like over here.
Try and stop me.
Yep. It's got something to do with in here, yep. No? Oh, I was onto something. I kind of have to head back to heal and get Raiden back up. How are we doing on, gems? We don't have enough yet. We're close. I might as well collect my returnee thing. Oh, it's just more Mora. I mean, more Mora's not terrible. We have the area marked over there, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Come here. Alright, we're using them. I don't think I'll be able to hit that. Oh, I guess not. I am able to. Okay, perfect. Alright.
Let's ride. Full throttle.
I'll go up till the 10 pole, which should be one exquisite or higher quality chest. Could be right here and I'm not realizing it. Yep, it is. It's right there. So we found it, which is good. So at least we found what we were looking for, so that's a plus. That is a very major plus. So we are here. Whoa! Teleport point works too. So... yeah, we should have enough, and here we go. Nothing. Oh, weapon. I don't need a bad weapon. A character would have been a lot better, but... eh. Oh.
The rewards of an adventure
Ah!
worth remembering.
Ah!
Try and stop me.
I don't think I can really mess with that stuff. I don't think I can. Maybe?
Rise with the sun. Full throttle. The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Oh. So I just wait, and it just gives me free treasure? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. Maybe I have to head further up and back up there. Oh, do I stop these to get that? Yep. Awesome. We're getting everything at least, so that's pretty good. I'm wondering why this stuff, you know... Ah! Okay, okay. So I break it all. Okay. So I gotta break all the rocks. I think I broke it all. No, almost. There's this spot left. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Alright. So what's this right here? Oh. This is an experimental area to test changing the phlogiston into pure rock. But what about this thing? Oh. Thanks, I guess. I think this area does have something to do with the quest. There is more down here. Oh, there's that again. Oh god. I did not like these originally. It's fine. It should be fine this time. Alright, let's see. We got more exploration stuff done. We did get some exploration done today, which is what I wanted to do. How are we doing on gems? Well, obviously I just spent my gems trying to get again, which I didn't. So we're at 36 pity now. Which, not great. It's not that great. At all. Ah. Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Something to add to
So that
your
should have
collection.
one of those token. No, none of the tokens. Okay. So we are done in there, so that's good. We got a lot of stuff. This is the old stuff. Okay. So we have 2 of 3. 2 of 3 is not bad. So we're done in that cave. I might do this off stream. That one quest I grabbed. This one, not this. This one here, I might do off stream. I also have this here too, which I have to go back to. But I can do it off stream, so... We did finish the event today, which I'm very glad. And honestly, for what we did today, honestly, not great, but getting the event done today was a major thing to me. So, honestly, I'll take that. And that'll be it for today. So, thank you guys for watching. If this becomes an upload YouTube, thank you for watching. And hope hope to see you in the next stream, which is tomorrow, which will be Honkai Impact 3rd, I believe. Either that or we'll play Repo, modded Repo tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I want to do Impact 3rd more than Repo, though, which I want to say, if I do Impact 3rd tomorrow, we'll do Repo, modded Repo Sunday night. Which, there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. So we can check out a bit of the mods, and hopefully it won't be too chaotic. But, anyway, tomorrow, come back tomorrow, more stream stuff, which that will be uploaded because I'm going to be doing challenge-related things on there. I hope. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Hopefully I can... There we go. Anyway, again, thank you for watching, and have a good one.